this state of Assam is having at least 6 different parts. It's like 2 of them are known as Ujan Assam, Upper Assam and Lower Assam, as if these 2 are the total of Assam, which it is not. And then we have got this Bodoland area, Karbi Anglong area, Dhiman Hasab area, and apart from all these 4, we have got Barak Valley. So, not 4, there are 5 plus 1, 6, total 6 areas. Now, all these 6 areas are demographically, linguistically, and politically also completely different. Barak Valley is the Bengali dominated area. It's basically Bengali area of Assam, which was historically part of Bengal, and then it was separated from Bengal and adjoined with Assam by the British. So in that way, it's a British colonial legacy that Assam is having this Bengali dominated area called Barak Valley, and present day Barak Valley is an area which is deprived, which is for quite a few decades it is languishing in terms of development in compared to other districts of the states, other areas, other regions. So in that way, Barak Valley having 15 seats out of total 26 seats of Assam Assembly, it's having an importance which is more than 10%, but as a block, if it goes to one side, it holds more importance than what 10% of the total may have. It is more than 10%, but its importance is more than that. Barak Valley, traditionally, it was a Congress belt, but of course, the whole of Assam was once upon a time. And there were places like Rathabari, which had, even during the first few elections in our country, had sent left representatives. But the left force has, after that, particularly during last 10 years, it has been in reduced form now. Apart from that, there has been a considerable support base of minorities, which was a support base of Congress earlier, but which got shifted to this new party, AIUDF. And because of this division, and on other hand, a consolidation of Hindu votes, a very 2-decade, 3-decade old groundwork of RSS and so on, there was a consolidation of Hindu votes. So BJP is also in a good position in some of the areas, but of course the valley is having a very big chunk of Muslim voters, minority voters, and also some tribal votes of different tribes. Some are there of tea garden areas, and then again some Manipuri people are also there. So the Barak Valley voting pattern, particularly in this election, is going to be very interesting because of all these factors I narrated, and the way polarization, consolidation, these things happens with regard to particularly the incumbency factors of state as well as the central, how the factors are finally going to have interplay with these factors, that is going to shape the voting pattern. Muslim votes were not very polarized earlier. In fact, it got fragmented after AIUDF came into the picture. But Hindu vote became more consolidated, particularly in the constituencies like Silchar, in Lok Sabha I am talking about. That means, say, half of the 15 constituencies of Barak Valley, assembly constituencies. Now, thereafter, particularly in the Lok Sabha elections, last Lok Sabha elections we have seen, AIUDF, whatever they did at the party level, at the grassroots level, AIUDF workers, they had left their party position and joined hands with Congress to give a fight to BJP. Now, that was the cause why, despite a Modi wave throughout the country, Congress could wrest this seat. Now, this is another interesting point. In Lok Sabha, Silchar always represented by an opposition MP. Not always, but most of the times. So when it was UPA, Govindra Purakayastha, a veteran leader of BJP, got elected, and then this Modi government came, but Govindra Purakayastha lost, and Susmita Dev became the MP. Now, this being the background, polarization has again start taking place when there was a low intensity communal tension building up last year, before or after Eid or Puja, etc. And certain incidents were happening even in this area, certain rumors mostly that created certain tensions. But the valley had reacted very positively, and it had come out of that kind of tension. Now the polarization is happening more on political line, and it's not exactly on religious line. Now, if politics has anything to do with religion, then of course there will be certain religious consolidation which is there, which was there, and which will persist perhaps if that relationship between politics and religion persists.